Fire in the vortex hole, let's cook some pork. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. Hey, what I got going on for you today is this beautiful rack of pork. And what this is it's some baby back ribs that have been Frenched off the bone, and they got the pork loin still attached to them. So what I'm going to do is, normally you take this and the butcher would like tie it up into a crown rib roast, kind of like that. But I got another idea for this. I'm going to cut between the bones and cut the pork loin like this, and I'm going to make a kind of a little pork chop. You see, like that. I'll probably take that fat off of there, but it's got its own little bone to hang on to it with. And I'm going to cut, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these. I'm going to get them on the Vortex and cook them up, and let me get these cut apart and I'll show you the next step, so stay tuned. I got my pork loin chops cut apart. Some of them are thick and some are thin, but they're all pretty much look about like that. So what we're going to do next is we're going to slather them with some Sang stir fry oil, which is standard operating procedure for the Root Boy cooks. You know, that's how we work here. We got some good old Sang stir fry oil. We're going to slather them down with that because that's a good binder. It's got a beautiful garlic flavor. We'll just get that all over these pork chops. That's basically what they are, is bone-in pork chops with the pork loin, with the baby back. There's a nice one right there. The baby back bone attached. So you've got the best of both worlds. You've got the chop and the rib all in one piece of meat. I'm calling them baby pigs, Petit Cochons. And I'm going to slather them down with some of my Root Boy rub number 2. Hey, stay tuned to the end of the video to find out who won the Root Boy rub from last week. But we're going to generously coat these with that Root Boy rub number 2. They're kind of thick, and some of them are kind of thin, so they're all going to cook at like a different rate. But I'm trying out this Weber Vortex for the first time. We're going to see how that thing performs. And I don't know what's going to happen, but you know, we'll check them as they go. We'll take their temperature. We'll get them all coated down with that Root Boy rub number 2. That's good stuff. Hopefully one of you lucky subscribers won some, and you'll find out for yourself how good it is. Yeah. Whoever won, just send me an email and I'll get you out some rub. I don't know who won yet myself because this video hasn't been finished. But when I finish it, let me get this. Oh yeah, don't that look good? That's some good stuff right there. That's my Root Boy rub number 2. My favorite barbecue rub. They look good enough to eat already. Alright, let me get these on the Vortex and we'll get this rocking and rolling, so stay tuned. I've got the pork arranged on the grill. I've got some cherry wood in the middle of the Vortex for some smoke, and we're just going to let that cook. We're going to put the cover on that, let it cook till we get about 165 degrees in the middle of the thickest one, and then we're going to sauce them down with some special sauce that I got, and then we'll take a taste and drink a beer, so stay tuned. Well, I got to tell you, that Vortex thingy is really making short work of these pork chops, so I'm going to sauce them right now. They're up to about 150 degrees. I got a very special barbecue sauce. Check this out. This is King's Hawaiian smoked bacon barbecue sauce. Did you hear your name, Aaron? Bacon. So we got some bacon flavored barbecue sauce. I'm going to paint these down with it on both sides. We're going to glaze them up. Oh boy, that's looking good already, huh? Look at that. It's a nice thick barbecue sauce. It smells and tastes great. I tasted it, and it's very complimentary to my rub. Look at that. That's looking like something now. Let me tell you what. You got to keep your hand away from that Vortex. It gets really hot. So even the thin ones are just about done, I think. Just got to keep my hand away from that Vortex, because man, that's some flame coming up there. I'm not lying. I'm going to sauce these up and flip them over, and by that time it'll be time to drink a beer and have a taste of one of these. So yeah, let me get this done. Let me get these sauced up. What's nice is they all got their own little handle. I can't reach over that Vortex. I got to reach around it because it will burn you. Let me tell you what. All right, let me get these flipped over and sauced on the other side, and then it'll be time to drink a beer and take a taste. So stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, the Frosty Root Boy mug, star of the show, and here's today's beer. This is from Bell's Brewing Company, Larry's latest Flamingo Fruit Fight. Tart fruit ale brewed with passion fruit and lime. That sounds good to me. I know the green bastard is saying he's calling me fruit boy and all this other crap, but you know, I like this kind of stuff. I think this is really cool. I love the way they got even the cap has like a flamingo on it. It's really cool. There's only one way to find out, right, Lasso? We got to pour this out, sniff it, and quaff the froth off of Larry's Fruit Fight from Bell's Brewing Company. I never had a bad beer from Bell's Brewing Company, ever. Never, not ever. Ale brewed with passion fruit and lime. That sounds good to me. I'm sorry. Sounds good to me. Let's take a sniff of that, Lasso. What do you think? Looks pretty good, don't it, baby? Ah, it smells great. It smells like hops and barley. It's kind of hazy. Kind of a hazy looking. I think it's supposed to be a tart. I don't know if it's sour, but it's tart. It smells great. Let's take a taste of that. Wow. It's very refreshing. It is very tart. You can taste the lime. I don't know about the passion fruit, but it's definitely got the tartness of the lime. No doubt about that. I like it. I like it. It's good beer. Let me get one of my Petit Cochons over here and get a taste of one. I'm going to get one of these little ones right here. Like this one right here. I garnished them with some, what do you call it? Spring onions and some sesame seeds. I'm just going to take a bite of this one. You got a little handle on it, you see? So you can hold it. That's excellent. Very delicious. Wow. Very good. That's a good recipe right there, babies. Get yourselves a rack of pork, cut it up like I did, and cook it like I did in the Vortex. That thing's get really hot. I've actually burnt my hand on it. So, yeah, the Vortex is a success. It cooked this stuff in less than an hour. Some of them are really thick. But anyway, that's my video. You know what I always say, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go up in the iCard, and I can't think of who I had in mind for this week's iCard, but I'll put somebody up there, somebody who needs some subs, somebody who needs some attention. Look at that thing. Can't stop eating it. Wow, that smoked bacon barbecue sauce is great. This beer is wonderful. Stay tuned to the end to find out who won the rub from last week. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. And Larry's Fruit Fight is now one of my new favorites. I like it a lot. It's hazy. Got a taste of lime in there. I like it. Anyway, we'll see you next week. Bye.